All right. Sorry about that. Sorry about the late start. Genuinely thought 9:45, so you can imagine my surprise. All right. Sorry, I just had to send someone a message. It's a 3-2 count with the runner at second and 2 away. Getting my chats up now. Green up to bat. The runner at second is McGonigal. That's popped up. And we'll head to the bottom of the first. That means we'll see Max Clark bat next inning. Oh, shit. It's almost time. All right. How's everybody doing? Hopefully quite well. What's up, Cedar? Well, I wasn't even going to do this game today. If I'm being honest. This, yeah, that's what I was saying last stream, if you remember. I was like, well, with Veerling out, we're probably going to see Clark get called up. Somebody was doomsaying about, like, jokes in response. They're like, it'll be jokes. And I was like, that sucked. Yeah, I won't be live tomorrow. What's up, Corp? Yeah, no problem. It's appreciate you guys stopping in this Friday evening. Usually I'm pretty busy, but tonight kind of is a little more open for me. Very tired though. We're just waiting for the bottom of the first. We'll see Kurtz, Wilson, and Heim bat. The pitcher will be Holton because they had to pull out Riley Green. All right. Finally. I think everyone's very excited because of Max Clark. Yeah. I think most of us would be skipping this game tonight if it weren't for Clark. And we'll probably see Anderson before too long. I'd have to imagine McKinstry's on a real short leash. But because we lost our other super utility guy in Matt Veerling probably for the year, we may have to keep McKinstry. Strike one to Kurtz. What's up, Jake? What's up, Ricky? You see nothing? What do you mean you see nothing? Who, Clark? Yeah, me too. I hope the lefty doesn't fuck him up too bad. You know what I mean? Just because that was part of the reason why he didn't get called up at the beginning of the year was the issues with left-handed hitting or pitching. And that'll be a strike three called on Kurtz. One away. Nice pitch there by Holton. Here's Wilson. Of course, this is the grandson of the neighbor on Home Improvement, Wilson. This is his grandson, Wilson, batting now. What's up, Emmett? Ball one. What's up? 2-0. By the way, have you guys heard the news around Scooball? The Tigers haven't engaged in any serious conversations with Scooball, nor have they indicated that they're actually going to move him. Yeah, MLB66.ir. And that'll be the only time I tell you, so you might want to memorize it. MLB66.ir. And they walk him on 4 pitches. I already told you. That'll be $41,000. I'll bill it to your internet. I have the ability to do that now. So I'll just send a bill to your ISP. And your parents will pay me that $41,000 or problems happen. Anyway, fouled away here by Heim. It's 0-1. Runner at first, 1 away. Bottom of the first, no score. Yeah, no problem. It's a good site. It works. And Wade, MLB 66 directs to MLB 24 because it's all owned by the same Iranian fella. Because .ir is .iran, right? Like that's what the .ir is. So no, you don't got to pay anything, dude. You don't got to pay anything. Just leave a like or something if you can. It helps us out here a ton. Ball one, 1-2. What's up, Nathaniel? Yeah, we'll see what happens with Anderson. Especially with the trade deadline here. Uh-oh. That's into the gap. That might score a run. Around third. He scores. 1-0 A's. Runner to second. Yeah, not great. Don't know why Holton's starting with all these righties. All right. Yeah, I'm doing good. How you doing? Pretty tired. I had a pretty long night last night, but not in a bad way. It's just I barely got any sleep. I even took a 2-hour nap today just to ensure I'd be able to do this game. Ball one. I guess they were behind. They pop up, or they ground out, which gets the runner over to third, 2 away. 2 down now, runner to third. 1-0 A's lead in the bottom of the first on a double by Heim. Here's White. This is a pretty good player. I don't know. All right, let's see what White does. By the way, if you haven't dropped a like yet, consider doing so. Helps out the stream a ton. Get some people in here. And White will fly out to the right field. More pops up, but whatever. All right. Here's Lee Torkelson and Slark. I'm not sure, but this guy sucks. He's got a 0-0 average, 0-0 OPS. I don't think he's ever got a hit at this level. Let's see who it is. I don't like the way he looks. His eyes are very close together. We'll see how he does. No, I'm just kidding. I'm very excited for the debut of Max Clark. I just start shit talking him for no reason. I think he wears too many chains, probably. Well, yeah, Ranch, I'm making jokes, bud. Yeah, I'm very aware who our team's number one prospect is. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know, man. Trust me, when we drafted him and then took Kevin McGonigal, I think that was the happiest I'd ever been with the Tigers draft, maybe in my entire life. I was like, did we really draft Clark and then get McGonigal? That was such a good 1-2 punch, and now they're both here. That's what everyone's doing. That's why That's why at 10 o'clock on a Friday, everyone's like, all right, I guess we kind of need to see what's about to happen. Lee, Torkelson, and Clark do up here in the top of the second of a 1-0 to A's lead. Oh, really? From him? In what? Some Indianapolis. He's a pretty big deal. As far as it went in like state and like high school sports. What's up, Nick? Oh man. Franklin. Okay. Well, here's Lee now. We just got to get through 2 at-bats. Let's hope there's a couple homers so Clark's feeling good and loose. Strike 1 to Lee. He takes the first pitch. Franklin, Indiana. Ball 1. You know what I'm excited about with Clark is the Tigers are a very good team, right? But they're, and this is going to sound shitty, but like they're fundamentally boring. They play a very good brand of baseball. When they're on, they play very good, sound baseball. Swinging strike 2, it'll be 1-2 on Lee. And there's nothing wrong with the way the Tigers play. I like the way they play baseball. But they don't have like one guy who has any, like other than Javi, who's way toned down lately. Carey is kind of that when he does bat flips. Other than that, it's just like, it's a real buttoned up culture. 2-2, which is, I hate that. And I'm glad we finally got a guy with a little bit of showboat in him. Even Hinch said that that's a good thing to have players like that because, you know, it's exciting. It gets the guy, he strikes out. Down goes Lee, 1 away. I don't know. And from everything I've read, Clark is a really well-liked dude in the clubhouse. Players look up to him. He's a good example for players to follow per all the coaches and Hinch. He fits right into the team's culture that's at the major league level, so that's exciting. That was good. It was a good time. There's clearly it's clearly 4-ACO DMT in those chocolate bars. Those magic mushroom chocolate bars. That's what's in those. I still got to play around and figure out how to get a real nice go off of them. But it was fun. 1-1. Yeah, that's at the core it is, and he has fun playing baseball, and that's what I like about him. 0-2. I like that he has a very Bryce Harper mentality that he's going to have fun and play baseball, and I think that's important. Like Miggy had that attitude, right? He's having fun playing baseball. Oh, that's going to get down. Torque has a nice sit in the center field. So 1 on, 1 out. And here comes, I can't show anything, but, you know, you can go to MLB66.ir to watch the game. MLB66.ir. I'd hurry up. So Torque reaches, and here comes the moment pretty much everybody's waiting for. Since the beginning of the year. Here is Max Clark. Yay. Dude, first pitch homer would be the funniest way to begin this whole thing. Please. Just do something. All right, ball one. What a take. What a take. That's a future Hall of Fame level take right there. Look at that. Ball two. He knows not to swing at bad pitches. I won't say who doesn't know that, but there's a lot of guys on this team that would swing at both of those. Most of the team, in fact. All right, 2-0. 3-0, they're terrified of him. They're not even going to pitch to him. Max has that much, what do they call it, aura? That the pitcher's terrified already. They're like, nah, the last time the Tigers brought up some wily lefty rookie, it was Kevin McGonigal. We're not going to get got. Swing 3-0 and crack a homer here. It would be one of the funniest ways. I doubt he swings 3-0, though. Yeah, he takes it. 3-1. It would have been so funny if he got one right down the middle and just cracked it. Like, damn, he's probably in trouble for swinging at that, but what a moment. 3-1. Ooh, that just catches the top part of the corner. 3-2. You know, it sucks that he's up against a lefty. Like, that's the only bummer about this debut. I'm surprised he actually plays today. Especially if Oakland throws a righty out tomorrow. Well, why not give him that to debut against? What the fuck? I think he walked. All right, what a debut. A walk. All right. Hey, that's an 1,000 OPS. Team leader in OPS, Max Clark, with 1,000. Well, actually, I think it's Valencia still. Second on the team in OPS already. Motherfuckers thought he was going to be a bust, too, and he's already number 2 on the team in OPS, 1 plate appearance. Unbelievable. Here's Javier Baez with 2 on, 1 out. They were too afraid to throw him strikes, though. What a shame. What a shame. This day's pitcher knew. He's like, I ain't going to be the guy. Now he's got to face Javi, as a lefty, which is a shitty... Uh-oh. Damn, Javi grounds into 2. And that'll end the inning. We'll head to the bottom of the second. Tigers get 2 on, but strand him on a double play. That didn't go so good. We'll head to the bottom of the second. No score. We did see a Max Clark walk, though, so that was cool. Damn. Look at this guy. Oh, Shane Victorino. I know who that is. Butler. God damn it. Bolt and McNeil. Didn't we just play that guy? All right. How's everybody doing tonight? Of course, it's commercial break, so not much to talk about for the game right now. Make sure you drop a like if you haven't already. Helps the stream out, gets more people in here, yada, yada, yada. Butler, Bolt, and McNeil. I don't know if it's Bolt or Bolty. Does anyone have any idea? It's going to be like Bolte. I'm going to be like, fucking bullshit, dude. Ugh. Ugh. Not a big fan of streaming these West Coast games just because the start times are so late. You know what I mean? Bottom of the second. But what's fun is they like go quick. I don't really understand. Like this will probably be over by 12:30. It's just like, all right, well that's cool. All right, here we go. Butler up now. Don't everyone rush to tell me how to say Bolt. One pitch, one out. Good start to the inning. Nice job by Holton. Quick little ground out, and there's one away. Aioli over to Torque. Now up is Bolt or Bolty or Bolte, Bolty, Boltha, the Boltocracy. Do 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 do. Well, they hit him. They hit Bolt anyway, so it doesn't matter how you say his name. He gets hit by the pitch. Not ideal. It's a very quiet chat tonight. What's everyone doing? Playing games. MLB The Show on in the background, just playing. Fouled away twice. So a couple foul balls. It's 0-2 on McNeil. Let's hope for a ground ball double play with the second baseman up. Do 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 do. They can get a double play, so can we. Nope, not with the pitch all the way over there. That's a bit of a ball. It's 1-2. One, two. Well, the runner takes off. Did he get it? I think he did. No, he got caught stealing. Dingler throws Bolte out, so 2 down now with a 2-2 count. Nice job by Dylan Dingler to steal or to gun down the runner there. Good job. So 2 away on a caught stealing. Bolte going to jail. This is where you throw fuck, I don't know his pitch arsenal that well. I'd throw a sinker, I guess. I don't know. Change up. That's a good pitch. All right. Good job. We go quickly here to the top of the third now. That caught stealing really changed the momentum of the inning. But it would have been a double play anyway. McNeil would have grounded out to Lee. He would have flipped it over to McGonigal. McGonigal fires to first. Most likely a double play, but you never know with this fucking team. Chia. What do we got? Melgary, McGonigal, Torres. Melgary, McGonigal, Torres here in the top of the third. 9-1-2 for the Tigers as we go to the top of the third. Little commercial break. Nine, 1-2. All right. Top three, 1-0 A's lead. 9-1-2 though. I really don't know how to say Malgary either. I assume it's Malgary or Malgery, but no one's really ever told me another way. No one's ever corrected me. Truly, no one's really talking anymore. Everyone died. R.I.P. R.I.P. Just killed the club. Let's see what Malgary can do here. Called strike one. All right. Take the first pitch. Never a bad idea. Let yourself settle in there. See what you're getting. Called strike two. It's 0-2. Yeah, it's not even a bad thing to take both pitches. He just stands there, takes a pitch down the middle. It's like, well, you should probably at least try to swing. Ball one. All right, that's a good take. 1-2. That's down low. 2-2. Way to even the count up there. Nice takes here by Malgary. Now, if he could put a nice swing on a ball and get a hit here to start off the inning, that'd be pretty cool. 2-2. And Malgary strikes out, one away. Damn it. He goes down swinging at least, at the very least. All right. What we got? Top of the order, ball one to McGonigal. Every time I say the word McGonigal, I think the word Bionicle. And then I just think like each set sold separately, and I can't incorporate that into a funny like reference in my head. It doesn't work. Fouled away, it's 1-1. See what McGonigal gets here with an even count. Calling 1-1 an even count's funny. That it's like, well, true. Feels early to say that. 2-1 on McGonigal. Let's see if he goes right back to that same spot he did where he got a foul. Nope. 3-1. This lefty pitcher's having trouble throwing to our lefties. I don't blame him. Excuse me. 3-1. And McGonigal has homered. All right, Tigers go out. It's tied now. 1-1. McGonigal goes deep for his, 11th of the year? No, that's number 10. McGonigal's a double-digit boy. He joins the 10 club in stolen bases. If he can get 10 more homers, he'd be in the 2020 club. What a moment. McGonigal goes deep. Hits a homer off a lefty. What a moment. He hasn't had an extra base hitter in a minute. I feel like that breaks quite a streak for him without like a double or better. Called strike one to Torres. 1-1 game, top three. 1 out. Ball one. 2-1 on Torres. I'm wondering if Torres is actually going to be traded here soon. I'd imagine so. Three one. That's good news for us because that just allows us to bring up a guy like Max Anderson finally. The McGonagalls, yeah, I seen that. Yeah, I seen those. That's funny. And I like when people do stupid things like that with players' names. Don't let Kenny see this because I yelled at him about the McGonagalls the other day just because I was being a jerk to him. Yeah, it was good. It was good, Meta. It was a real good at bat for Clark, especially because he does sort of struggle with left-handed pitching. God damn it! Why did he swing at that? You guys want to hear a fun fact? You know, in 2017, we traded players. I believe, like I think Scherzer, Verlander, Justin Upton, Nick Castellanos, and like 3 or 4 other guys at the 2017 deadline, and we got back 11 total prospects for the trade. It was like 9 or it was like 7 or 8 guys we traded away and got back about 11. Do you want to know something crazy? Ball one. Surely you'd think that one of those trades generated somebody, right? Like 2 days ago, when Jake Rogers' trade was finalized over to the Baltimore Orioles, he was the last guy from those trades remaining. Oh, Gleyber Torres walked apparently. What? Oh, he had 3 balls. Duh. Okay, never mind. He didn't. Okay. He didn't swing at that, I guess. It said he was out. I don't know what happened. All right, 2 on, 1 out for Riley Green. There's a mound visit happening. Did it not show Gleyber got out? Whatever. All right. Hopefully they're about ready to start this shit back up. Riley Green on the first pitch. Hopefully does not ground out. He grounds out, but I don't think it was a double play. It was just the one. Gonna hit for the cycle? Yeah, I don't know about that. Maybe if it was a righty on the mound, he'd have a little bit more of a shot. I mean, he could. I just don't know if he's gonna get 4 more at bats to do so in this game. So runners at second and third now, 2 away for Hao Yo Lee. Interesting to see how it plays. Well, that sucks. Hao Yo Lee grounds out, and we will head to the bottom of the third. Tigers do get a run on a solo homer by Kevin McGonigal. It would be really cool if Clark homers in this game, though. Williams, Kurtz, and Wilson. 9-1-2 here in the bottom of the third for the A's. It's a 1-1 game. I hate commercial breaks. Well, he might get traded. And that's why Casey's not playing, is because he's like, it's like a big maybe that he's about to get traded. All right, what do we got now, though? We're still waiting to see who the hell is this? Withers again? Williams, Kurtz, and Wilson do appear in the bottom of the third. Probably almost time to get going with the baseball. Taking a while, but eventually the inning will resume. Eventually. But yeah, apparently the Braves are super interested in Casey Mize, so there's that's probably where he might end up. Strike one. I don't know what to think on the Screwball thing. I think that should be a pop out, or is it foul? I personally do think he's gonna stay. And then I actually think Tigers are gonna end up extending him, but like I'm in a very delusional minority opinion on that, apparently. But like, if you really follow the tea leaves, every time a report comes out with like the Tigers in like this trade, it's always like the Tigers would like DePaula, Sirota, Sheehan, and another top prospect from the Dodgers for Tarek Skubal, or like it's like before the trade talks even started, the Brewers were like, that Maydia or whatever the fuck his name is off limits, and the Tigers were like, that's who we're interested in. And it's like, so I don't know how to read what the Tigers are doing with Tarek Skubal. It's very like weird, where it's like they're asking for all of their top prospects, and then if they don't get it, it appears they're just hanging up like cartoon villains. And then other reports are starting to come out that like Tarek Skubal actually never said he has a preferred destination. He said like that just was never said. Bob Nightingale just made that up out of thin air, whole cloth. 2-2. What else? That the Tigers haven't engaged in any serious trade talks. None. Apparently they've also not told a single team that Skubal is like actually available for trade. Like they're trading him. Apparently, no one has been talked to by the Tigers about a trade for a Skubal yet. I can find the tweet if you'd like. 2-2. But for some reason, everyone's like, Jeff Passan knows what they're doing. And it's like, okay. 3-2. I think a lot of them ESPN guys were just... All right. They walk Kurtz. The second time. Oh, I got him right. The Brewers? Yeah, but apparently the Brewers aren't willing to like even offer a fucking like any prospects. They're like, nah, we'll offer like one guy as long as he's not like one of our important guys for the future. Like they're not offering anybody apparently good, so that they're probably fucked. They're probably not going to get him. Again, I don't know. Wow, they offered to pay a salary from a team that is not cash strapped whatsoever, even in the slightest. Whew. Yeah, no, that's not enough. The Tigers aren't salary dumping Tarek Skubal, dude. They don't care. They want Jesus Medea or whatever the fuck his name is. They want him. If they don't get that guy, they're not interested in the trade with the Brewers. I'm telling you, the Tigers are fucking around, dude. There's zero seriousness to trade Skubal. And they've never once at any point really been like, yeah, we're going to trade him. They've always been like, I don't know, like the most they've said is they'll listen to phone calls about it. And everyone's like, that's a sign they're going to trade him. Yeah, Maiden Fisher is like, and that's who the Tigers want. And if they don't get him, they're not going to do that trade. No one has a position of leverage on the Tigers over this right now. Because at the end of the day, if they keep Skubal, everybody's happy that he didn't go to the Dodgers. Tigers have a little bit better shot at making the playoffs still. And if he leaves in the offseason, oh well. That's fucking business. Sometimes, like I was just saying earlier, the Tigers traded away like 8 really strong players, and they got 11 guys back, and the last one to leave was Jake Rogers. Jake Rogers was the best player we got in 2017 when we traded away players like Justin Upton when he was still good. I think we traded away Justin Verlander, Max Scherzer, Nick Castellanos, Alex Avila. Like, we traded away all of those guys. And the best one we got was Jake Rogers. But yeah, we should trade away Tarek Skubal, a potential future Hall of Fame pitcher, for some prospects. Yeah, that's not very smart. For a team that literally is like loaded for bear with prospects. Except we need some pitchers, which we just drafted. And we can get those by trading away guys like Gleyber Torres. Yeah, it's only $10 million. Offering to take the salaries of fucking smack in the face of the Tigers. Like, how about instead of any of our prospects that are any good? We also shouldn't trade with the Dodgers, by the way. Their whole farm system is fake. They do something weird to get all their prospects very high rated at the deadline. It's a bunch of industry plans. 1-2. There's a reason hardly anyone like big ever comes out the Dodgers organization, and like you've never heard of like half their like star prospects. No, I actually see the salary cap failing, but I see the salary floor being implemented. The actual way to fix the competitive issue is not to limit what the Dodgers can spend. It is to force every one of these cheap-ass teams that keep drafting these generational players and then letting them leave to go to better teams because they just won't pay them. Despite the fact that, like, if they paid them, they'd stay in that city. Like, for example, there's no reason why Cleveland doesn't have Francisco Lindor and Jose Ramirez on the left side of their infield. What reason is that not a thing? Because Cleveland fucking had Francisco, and then instead of paying him because they had Jose, they were like, let's just replace him. So they can keep their payroll under $100 million. Bullshit. Make them spend $190 million. Cleveland will be a World Series team in a season. 2 seasons, maybe. Pirates, Marlins, White Sox, Royals. Tigers sometimes when they dip. Like, we need these teams that don't spend enough to be forced to spend more. And I'm telling you, that will fix the issues more than like limiting teams how much they're allowed to spend, which I think is an inherently horrible idea. I hate salary caps. Salary floors are probably the thing that saves baseball. Yeah, a team like the A's need to fucking keep this team they have by spending goddamn money on it, or at least keep some of these guys by being with the force of that'll be a walk. So Haim is up, or Soderstrom is how do I say that name? Yeah, Soderstrom is up now with 2 on and 1 out, or 2 on 2 out, 1-1 score, bottom of the third. Runners are at first and second here. Oh, and 2. Yeah, they should be. I think their ballpark's almost done. Yeah, they should be there at 28. Yeah, they have Vegas money. It's interesting. I found out recently that did the Illiches buy the Tigers in 1993? Roughly, maybe 94. If so, we need to take the team from them because they've ruined our baseball team. I'll be honest, I thought they'd been the owner since the 70s, so I've given them a bit of a pass. They need to be relinquished control of the Tigers at the very least, and maybe even the Red Wings. To produce 2 less than 50-win seasons as an owner at any point should be grounds to have the franchise removed from your care. No, what we should do... I don't know who we should sell it to. We could sell it to the guys that make Fago. Hey, they get the out. All right, that's a big fucking sigh of relief. Now we'll head to the top of the 4th. They get Soderstrom there. They leave a couple runners on. It'll be Torkelson, Clark, and Baez. Clark, and Baez here in the top of the 4th. Now we will get to see Mr. Clark's second at-bat. He walked in his first at-bat. Torque had a hit, too, in his first at-bat, so that's cool. We need Ty Madden and pull him out of there. I mean, Ty might come in. That's not a bad idea. Cater. Oh, no, Montero's actually pitching now. Torkelson, Clark, and Baez here in the top of the 4th. I have to take a leak. I'll be right back. In 92. Yeah, now they could sell it for almost $1 billion, so we should just sell them. Quadruple the sale value, and I don't know who we'd sell them to, though. His second at-bat's coming up in a sec, kid. All right, 1 sec. Be right back. All right, what do we got? 2-0 on Torque. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, Clark walked. He's 0 for 0 with a walk. 3-0 on Torque. Yeah, Will Vest needed like hip something with his hip needed fixing. That's called strike one. And obviously his arm needed some surgery. So he's out for the rest of the season. Personally, I blame this guy named Kevin. Really just fun to blame him for things for no reason. Torkelson will walk. That'll put one on for old Mr. Clark once again. Here we go. He got hurt, and apparently he'd been dealing with a hip situation, which might explain why he wasn't pitching so good this year. Like the pitching was not as like sharp as it had been in the previous 2 years. And that could explain why the mechanics were bad, leading to the poor pitching. And since it was a hip thing, there were probably really good days, so you'd have moments where Will Vest was Will Vest. Called strike one to Clark. Uh-oh. Got to recognize that one, kid. 1-1. Ball missed outside, so now it's 1-1. Come on, Clark. Ball 2-1. Clark gets a triple here. That'd be cool. Fouled away. It is 2-2. What a foul ball. What a foul ball. Really hardly anything like it. Uh, 2-2 on Clark. Hell yeah, it gets down. That'll be a base hit for old Max Clark. Yeah, and he just dropped his first single in. Oh yeah, Daryl. Except Max Clark just got his first career hit. Wow, what a hit. What a debut. What a moment. Two on. Nobody out here in the top of the fourth. Here's Javier Baez, hopefully here to make up for his double play earlier. By the way, I'm going to go get some more sody pop. Very thirsty. 2 on, nobody out. It's a 1 on Baez. What's up, 2? Ooh. 1-1. Oh, okay. Okay, gotcha. 1-2. I thought you were talking about the Tigers. I was like, what the hell did the Tigers do? They're not great, but we're trying. What we got? Well, that's not idea. Damn. Now Gary's up with runners at the corners, 1 away. So at least Baez was able to get the runner over to third. Fortunately, they got the runner at second, so it's first and third now with 1 away. Ugh. If the Athletics will be good. Yeah, the A's have a really promising future, especially if they can figure out the pitching part. 2-1. What's up, Pat? Patty? Come on, Malgary. Just a sac fly. Crosby, McGonigal, and Lee all headed to the Hall of Fame. Hell yeah. Hopefully you're right. Three one on Malgary with runners at the corners. What wild pictures? Fouled away. It'll be 2-2 now. I think you meant to say Clark. And they'll walk Malgary. Now we're at the top of the order. McGonigal up. There's a mound visit happening, but I think it's just the catcher talking to his pitcher. 1 out, bases loaded. I'll be right back. I need something to drink. Like you guys are trading Scooball at the deadline. Maybe. Are we going to trade Scooball? Maybe. Are they pulling the pitcher here? No. All right, I'll be right back. Oh, it's hard to stay awake. One more time, hopefully. McGonigal's a Magana slam. Magana blam. 1-0. Bases loaded, 1 out here in the top of the 4th. It's a 1-1 game. Tigers trying to get something here with the bases loaded again, only 1 away. Another low pitch, 2-0. 3-0. I'll take a walk. Shit, walk the run, and I don't mind. Shit, take a free run. Yeah, they traded for that reliever from the what's their names? Mets. That'll be, it looks like a sac fly. Runner scores. 2-1 Tigers lead on a sac fly by McGonigal. It'll be runners at first and second now with 2 away for Torres. Top 4, 2-1. Tigers lead now. What happened to Minnesota? Minnesota. 1-2 on Torres. And Torres lines out. That's unfortunate. Smoked it right to the center fielder. We'll head to the bottom of the fourth. It'll be White, Butler, Bolt. White, Butler, and Bolt here in the top or bottom of the fourth. 2-1. Tigers lead. I'll be right back. Gonna go rip a bogey real quick. Just one sec. All right, I'll be right back, though. I'm going to go rip a bogey a couple times. Be right back. I'll be like 2 minutes. All right. What do we got? Rio? Oh, Ty Madden's pitching, though. Oh, he's been in for a minute. I remember saying when he came in. Fouled away. It's 3-2. All right, we're back now. By the way, thank you for the 24 likes. Yeah, Jacob. Yep. He's from our AAA team. Count is full at 3-2. Hell yeah, they get the out. One away. Now up is Butler. Dun, 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 na, 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 na. Fouled away. It's 0-1. Dun, 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 dun. You might have saw him play in person if you went to a Mud Hens game. Lefty wears number 13. It has a lot of jewelry. 2-1 here on Butler. One away here in the bottom of the fourth of a 2-1 Tigers lead. I've heard of Mission Barbecue. Why? Butler flies out 2 away. Nice play by Clark. 2 down. Here's Bolt in there for strike 1. Damn it. Bolt gets on, 1 on, 2 out. Looks like it's going to be a single up the middle. I saw a video on Butler. He seems like a cool guy. It was an hour-long video on how him talk about how his upbringing in baseball. Okay. Oh, it's just a good place to eat. Fair enough. Seems like it would be. All right. One on, 2 out. It's 0-1 here on McNeil. Fouls it away. It's now 0-2. I meant upbringing, not... Okay. So 2. And they get McNeil swinging, so we'll head to the top of the fifth. It's 2-1. Tigers lead. Dingler, Green, and Lee. Dingler, Green, Lee here in the top of the fifth. Tigers lead 2-1. They look to add to the lead. All right. Now we just wait. I'm going to stand up and kind of get myself a little limbo. Oof. 1 sec. Kind of get the body blood flowing. One moment, too. I don't think the fact that it's kind of warm in here is helping. Oh, yeah, texting can be weird because, or like sending phone messages can be weird because of hand sizes and shit. Makes sense. I got you. Ugh. Damn. Yeah, top 5. New pitcher in for the Athletics here in the top of the fifth. It'll be right-hander Younger. Juenger. I'm guessing that's Younger. But still, it'll be Dylan, Green, and Lee here in the top of the fifth. 2-1. Twins, yeah, they're relevant to still win the division and be a wild card, potentially be a wild card team, I think. Called strike at 0-1. Here's Dingler. Fouted away. It'll be 1-2. Quite the little at bat developing. Fifth pitch coming up. Ooh. Apparently, the A's challenged the call of a ball right there. Dingler strikes out 1 away. Fuck. By the way, I'm not meaning to not like miss stuff. I'm just getting pretty exhausted. Oh, ball 1 here, top 5. Do do do. Ugh. 2-2 on green. Tigers really put down in the second half. Yeah, I think so, Kyle. I think that'd be really helpful. Can't hurt them, really. Especially when everything's so close to their hands. They just gotta try to reach out and grab something. Whoa. And that'll be ball 4. Riley Green will walk, bringing up Hao-Yo Lee now with 1 on, 1 out. And they're going to bring in Colt Regard Keith to hit for Lee. We're going to see a pitch and change to counter. No, we're just going to get some ball. Ball 1. Keith up now. 1 on, 1 out. Keith hitting for Lee here in the top of the 5th. Two one on a swing and strike. It's 2-2. Do 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 do. 2-2 here on Keith. Let's see what he gets. Three two. Oh yeah, meta. Remember, it's torque up with 2 away. Keith struck out, by the way, and Riley Green's still second. So runner at second with 2 out. Here's torque. Ooh. Damn. Well, we'll head to the bottom of the 5th. Torque pops out on the first pitch. Tigers get a little bit of something going, but do nothing with it. We'll head to The bottom of the fifth, it'll be the 9. Looks like 9, 1, and 2 for them. Williams, Kurtz, and Wilson. Yeah, so 9, 1, 2 due up for the A's here. One second, I gotta stretch again. To be fair, Justin, I didn't go to sleep last night till like 3, 4 o'clock, and then I had to get up at like 7. I'm very tired. I'm very sleepy. Ugh. I'm not a big fan of nighttime games. I don't tend to stay up late unless I'm out doing things. Watson will come in to pinch hit here for Winters, I believe. Williams. Ball 1. Oh, it's a foul ball. Oh, it's 0-1. Walton grounded out. Now we're up to the top of the order. Kurtz. So 1 though on a foul ball. Oh yeah. Need to wake up a little bit. Kind of like jumpstart my brain, be like, come on. Ooh. 2 down though after Kurt strikes out. Nice start. Let's see if we can't get a third out. Again, sorry about the low energy for the stream tonight. Nighttime streams just aren't my forte. Ooh. It's 1-2 here on Wilson. Another foul to remain 1-2. All right. 2-0. Or 2-2, sorry. By the way, we'll get another 2-2 for Wilson. Or from Wilson, rather. Or yeah, no, it's to Wilson. I don't fucking know. Ooh. Damn, Wilson reaches 2 on, or 1 on, 2 out. Swing and strike 1-2, Heim. That'd be cool. All right. They get him to ground out. So we'll head to the top of the 6th. So the Tigers holding on strong, 2-1 lead. 2-1 Tigers lead here into the top of the 6th. We'll see Clark, Baez, and Malgary to lead off the 6th. I'll be right back. I'm going to go rip a little bit of bogey here. Rip a cig a couple times just to give myself a little bit of energy. Be right back. But yeah, be back in like a minute or two. Just need to have a smoke break real quick. Back. Whew. All right, what do we got? Strike one to foul ball by Clark. 0-1. All right, we made it just in the nick of time. Swinging strike two. It's 0-2. Uh-oh. Is this a cursed AB? Ah, they beat it. Well, he doesn't strike out. He gets contact, but he grounds out. So they finally get him. He grounds out. So he's 1 for 2 today. Not a bad debut. What up, Kenny? Nice to see you. Here's Baez now with 1 away. Ball 1. I have to pee so bad. I'll be right back. Who's nervous? McGonigal? Probably. Hey, it looks like Baez will pick up a hit. If only he could have done that when there were runners on earlier. So Baez is a base hit. Little bloop single gets down. 1 on, 1 out for Malgary. You got a long but good. But fun. Oh, that's good. At least it was a good day. And 1 pitch there to Malgary. He gets out. The line out there. Baez looks like he got back to the base. So 1 on, 2 out. He's also, I think, only faced left-handed pitching, so that kind of sucks. Called strike 1. Oh, the Blueberry Festival? Nice. It's always fun. Pass ball. Baez gets down to second. So now it's a runner at second with a 1-0 count for McGonigal. Top of the order for the Tigers. Base hit could make it 3-1. Two. Yeah, that'll be changed to a strike and the inning over. That sounds like a good time. All right, so that was overturned. We'll head to the bottom of the six. Bottom six, it'll be Soderstrom, White, and Butler. 4, 5, 6. All right, I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab a little bit of water. One moment. Oh. All right. We've made it almost 6 full innings. Got to make it 3.5 more. I'm just worried about falling asleep. Drew Summers is in the pitch. Oh boy, hopefully this isn't a problem. Soderstrom up unless they're going to pinch hit. Drew Summers on the mound. All right, what do we got? Well, they get the first out of the inning at least. 1 pitch, 1 out. Nice start for Drew, for Mr. Summers. I remember when I was younger, we would have a... Oh, I already read that. Started them... 0-2. All right. Ball 1. It's 1-1. What up, Alex? I'm barely staying awake. Strike 2. It's 1-2. Good, man. How you doing? Oh, you know. All right. I was almost out for a sec, but we came back. Top 7, Torres, Dingler, and Green. As I said, it's going to be a battle here to the end of this game. Strike one. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Come on, Torres. Let's start off with a hit. 1-1. 2-1. All right. It's a good start. Nice little hitters count. Good place to be if you're Glaber. We'll get another. Oh, now it's 2-2, actually. Not good. Two. Ball, and then he fouls the next one off, so it'll be 3-2. Come on, Glaber. Batter takes time. I gotta stand up for just a second. Torres goes down looking, one away. Ball one to Dingler. And then he grounds out, 2 away. Here is Riley Green with 2 down, nobody on here in the top of the 7th of a 2-1 Tigers lead. Tigers up 2-1 here in the top of the 7th, hoping to get something going here with Green at the plate. Yep, Detroit's up 2-1. Alrighty. Riley Green will fly out. We'll head to the bottom of the 7th. It's the 7th inning stretch, but we'll see Bolt, what the fuck? Bolt, McNeil, and Walton here in the bottom of the 7th. Bottom 7, Tigers up 2-1. Be right back. Gonna go rip last that bogey I had. Yeah, Detroit has a chance to win the game. All right, I'll be right back. If I don't get up and do this, I will probably end up falling asleep during the 7th inning stretch. Just long enough. All right, be right back. All right, what do we got? And they strike out Bolt. What a way to come back. One away. All right, we're good now. I should be able to lock in for the next 2.5 innings. One away. Here's McNeil. Ground ball. One pitch, and they get the second out of the inning. Nice job. 2 down. Very good defense here in the bottom of the, well, really throughout the game. 2 down. Here's, I think it's a pitch hitter, Walton. Yeah, Walton will be up to pinch hit unless the Tigers go get a new pitcher. They're going to bring in, or Nellis to hit. Ornelas will pitch here or hit against Summers now. That'll be swinging strike 1. 0-1 now with 2 away in the bottom of the 7th. Tigers up 2-1. Another little grounder. I don't know what the fuck happened there. All right, he's out though. Oh, he pops out to the catcher in foul territory. All right, cool. We'll head to the top of the 8th. Nice inning by the Tigers there. Top 8, 2-1. Tigers holding on strong. Keith, Torkelson, and Clark do appear in the top of the 8th. Let's see if we can't get some insurance over the next 2. Ooh. All right. We enter the final stages of the game. Unfortunately, being on the road means the other team gets last bats, though. Would be pretty nice to not have to do the bottom of the 9th. I don't know. I think the game's actually making pretty good progress. We're just now at 2 hours in. Top of the 8th, 2 hours in. It's not bad. It just sucks that it's near midnight. Normally, I wouldn't be this tired either. I don't know. I just didn't get sleep. As a heads up, I won't be able to do tomorrow's game. I've got stuff going on tomorrow evening. I'll be live for Sunday's game at, 4 o'clock? Something like that. So, that's cool at least. Valencia will come in to hit with a lefty on the mound. So we'll see if Valencia can find that swing again and do something to a baseball. He had that rough 0-for-6 game the other day. It's ball 1, then a foul. So 1-1 here on Valencia. Hey, we're up at 30 likes. I appreciate that, everybody. Good looking out. It's a good amount of likes. Well over the like goal 20. Oh, I think that the ball got by the shortstop and got into left field into a weird spot, allowing Valencia to get down to second on some bad defense. So runner at second, nobody out to start off the 8th. Woo! No, it's just a straight up double. Must have just went to the line. Oh, pinch runner. I was going to say, what the hell? McKinstry will run for Valencia. Torque up now with, looks like Torque picks up a hit. Runners at the corners now. Nobody out. Torkelson will pick up his, second hit of the game. Now we'll see what Mr. Max Clark can do with 2 on and nobody out. Wonder if they pull the pitcher. It's kind of what it looks like. Or no, it's just a maybe full meeting at the mound, yeah. A Clark bomb? That'd be pretty sick. No way. Did it just go out? Oh, no, he got a double, though. Damn, he just missed it. Damn, Kev, we almost called it. RBI double for Mr. Max Clark, though. What a big fucking first way to drive in a run. We needed that. 3-1. And he puts himself in scoring position and the runner at third with nobody out. Damn, dog, he just missed driving that out. All right, well, they're going to go. This will bring on a pitching change then. Bios will be up to hit, so they're going to probably go get a righty. Runners at second and third. Tigers have nobody out. They're up 3-1. Damn, he just missed that shit, dude. It barely did. Damn it. Off a lefty would have been such a move, too. But now we have to... Who's coming in? Luke Morales? Luke Morales is in to pitch now for the A's. For the Athletics. Yeah, good big hit for Clark. Now we just need one of these other guys to come through and drive these 2 other guys in. All right. 1 second. I need to check something. Mostly I just got to check if the dishwasher's done so I can open it so it cools off. Damn, they're still not. Oh, there we go. Strike 1. Fouled away by Javi. I wouldn't say that yet, Cosburn. Tigers' bullpen is real shaky and suspect at times. 0-1 on Baez. That'll get down. Tigers will score at least one here. 4-1. Clark holds up at third. It'll be first and third now with nobody out. 4-1 Tigers lead. Here's Malgary with a chance to keep it going. Oh yeah, Kevin. You had a phone call? Nice, nice. Ball one. Damn. It's 1-1. Fair enough, Wade. Yeah, you were saying that the Tigers had that nice rest, but the A's did not. Two one. And it looks like it'll be a ground out, but a run will score. It's 5-1. Nice job by Malgary, even if he's out. No, he's safe. Runner scores. 5-1. Tigers lead. McGonigal for another homer. I think everyone would love that. Here's McGonigal now with 2 on. Runners are at the corners yet again. Oh, wait. No, never mind. It's runners at first and second. The runner from third didn't go. He did. Should be 5-1. Five one now. Tigers lead here in the top of the eighth. One one for McGonigal. We'll see what Kevin does, though. I mean, it's 2-1 now. Ooh. Two one. 2-2 on a foul ball. Ball is down in the dirt. It's 3-2. I don't think any of the runners advanced. Unfortunate. It's a full count, 3-2. All the way, we'll have another 3-2. Come on, Kev. Ugh. And McGonigal walks, loads the bases. Still nobody out. Here's Torres. Labor's up now. Bases loaded. Nobody out. Hey, if somebody hits a homer here, I'm probably gonna wrap it up after the top of the eighth. If the Tigers can go up 9-1. Oh, and Torres gets out. It's like I think he had an infield fly. All right. 1-1. One out, 1-1 count here on a Dingler. Oh, I think Dingle hit a slam. He did. I believe it's 9-1 Tigers. That was a 4 dangle by Dingler. Well, I did say if they hit a slam, which felt like it was coming, I may cash out, but I don't know. As long as it goes quickly, you know. Tigers up 9-1 on a grand slam by Dylan Dingler, his 23rd of the year. Tigers go up 9-1 here with only one away in the ninth. Here's Riley Green. Tigers going brazy. Oh, fouled away. It'll be fouled away again. It's 0-2. Fouled away again. It's 0-3 or 0-2. A big time dingle dangle. Offense came to life, which is always good tonight. Kind of took a while, but it got going. Ugh. Green has a 3-2 count. You're just like, dude, chill, Tigers, chill. Even though we actually need to score all these runs because of our bullpen. Like, if we don't get all these insurance, what happens? Green staying alive. His ninth pitch of the at-bat coming up. It's a full count. 3-2, one away. Top 8. Tigers up 9-1 on a 7 spot this half inning. Punctuated by a grand slam by Dylan Dingler. Green strikes out. He lost the battle. McKinstry's up now with 2 away. Well, it looks like the long inning of hell is finally over for the Athletics. It's 9-1 Tigers. Bottom of the 8th coming up. Who's up next? Oh, top of the order. Kurtz, Wilson, and Heim due up. Kurtz, Wilson, and Heim due up here in the bottom of the 8th. Let's hope for a quick inning. Your 3-way was today crazy. 7.5 odds on the money line for Yanks and Detroit. Did the Yankees in Cincinnati already win? I'll be right back. Add some more soda. One moment. DeJesus is going to come into pitch. There's a pinch hitter in now. It looks like the A's are pulling some of their starters. Servin is in. For 4,000 earlier on Detroit. Thank God. Hey, don't forget about me if anyone needs my Cash App. All you gamblers. It's money sign Dirty Sportsnet. All one word. Dirty Sportsnet, one word. All right, what do we got? 0-1. Ooh, 2-1. I hope you guys know I'm joking about any kind of money. Hey, I mean, I'd take it though. Shit. So the Tigers close this thing out. Fouled away, it'll be 2-2. I'm just hoping the Tigers can stay focused and actually close this game out. Last time they had a big lead in the game, they fucking blew it, so. We shall see. Ball 3. Come on, DeJesus. Just throw a strike, dude. Oh, shit. They got him out. All right, cool. 1 away. It was a nail biter till literally like the top of the 7th. Or top of the 8th, rather. Yeah, no. Yeah. Top 8. Yeah. Yeah, it's top 8. 1 away. Here's Wilson. Oh. Uh-oh. Did that go foul? Oh, Wilson lined out, 2 away. That was on the first pitch out. 2 down now here in the bottom of the 8th. Here's Heim with called strike 1. All right. All right. 1-2 on Heim. Pops it up. Well, it's more of a fly out, but. All right, well, now we'll head to the top of the 9. Tigers will come back to hit. They shut the A's down once again. Top 9 coming up. It'll be Torkelson, Clark, and Baez. So we get to see one more Clark bat. Pretty low stakes at bat, too. Maybe we'll get the Clark bomb after all. All right, I'll be right back. I'm going to go have a final bogey here. Again, mostly just because it's helping me stay awake and giving me a little bit of energy from the nicotine. We're back. All right. What do we got? What's Torque doing? Down 1-1? Or 1-1 count. Oh, shit. Torque gets a hit. 1 on. Here we go. Here's Max Clark with 1 on and nobody out here in the top of the 9th. Tigers have a 9-1 lead. They blow this game in the bottom of the 9th. I'd be like, motherfucker, dude. I'd probably just end the stream. It was like 9-6. I'd be like, I gotta go, guys. I'm gonna lose my mind. Called strike to Clark. Oh, and that's going to get up the line. That's going to be a second double for Max Clark. Torque has to hold up over at third. It'll be second and third. Clark with 2 doubles in his MLB debut. What a night for Max Clark. He goes 3 for 4. 2 doubles. An RBI. And that other RBI, by the way, his first double was insanely clutch. What's up, man? Thanks for doing the stream. It's always good watching, listening. Yeah, Clark went 3 for 4. You went crazy. What's up, though, Matt? How you doing? All right, 9-1. Tigers still up 9-1, but they have runners at second and third. Here's Baez. Nobody out. Yeah, I'm glad to see you, man. Hopefully you've been well. No, that'll be a base hit. 2 will score. It's 11-1. Baez will hold at first, it looks like. Yep, runner at first. It's 11-1 Tigers. Baez empties the bases. Here's Melgary. He fouls it off. It's 0-1. Oy. Where's my cash link? Oh, I don't know the link. Because I was mostly just joking, but it's just Dirty Sports Net. DIRTYSPORTSNET with the money sign in front of it. If you want to do that, there it is. But again, I wouldn't worry about it, man. I was just playing around. 0-2. I'll take $5-10. 1-2. That's why none of it's actually linked. I don't, that kind of stuff is all whatever. Ball's in the dirt. I doubt we're going to be taking off to second on something like that, though. At this point in the game. 2-2. Oh, shit. Did Melgary just homer? The hell's going on? I think it's 13-1. He did. It's 13-1. Yeah, that'll be a 2-run shot by Melgary. It's 13-1. Yeah, that looks about right. Yeah, it's a blowout. Yeah, that's correct, Chad. Yeah, man, don't worry about it, man. You should hold on to your cash. There's a mound visit here. I'm wondering if the A's are going to go get a new pitcher. Nope. Ball 1 to McGonigal. By the way, still no one out here in the top of the 9th. 11 runs in the last 2 innings for the Tigers. What's up, HP? Yeah, I know. Big game for McGonigal and Clark. Theoretically, we did have a beating of... We beat the hell out of the O's like this in one of the games. Torres is up now after the ground out. First out of the inning, McGonigal grounds out. Called strike 1 to Torres. Yeah, that 14-0 game where we didn't allow a run and we scored in every inning, that's a dominating win. That win was such a dominating win. We haven't seen a game like that since like 1935. Yeah. Yeah, the Orioles didn't score in any of the innings, got shut out, and the Tigers scored in every one. Only 2 times that's happened in the modern era. 1935, Pirates over the Dodgers, Tigers over the Orioles in 2026. Yeah. Oh, shit. Thanks, Chad. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate it, dude. That's way too kind of you. Thank you very much, man. Good looking out. Appreciate it, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hit the Biden triple thank you. Thanks, man. I do appreciate it. That was certainly super kind and never something people need to ever do. That ends the inning, though. Tigers score 4 more on home runs by Malgary and a double by Clark, and just more and more offense. This offense has gone pretty berserk here in the last 2 innings. Yeah, man. 13-1. It was 2-1 prior to the 8th inning, and then the Tigers dropped 7 on with the grand slam. And then here we are. Are the Tigers challenging something? Oh, never mind. There was only 2 outs. All right, now it's the 3rd out. All right. Dingler grounds out. All right, I don't know what happened. Soderstrom, White, and Butler. Soderstrom, White, and Butler here in the bottom of the 9th. It's a 13-1 affair. Oh my gosh. I am so tired today. You know what the real son of a bitch about it is? I'm not going to go to bed for another like hour and a half. As soon as the stream ends, I'm going to be like, wow, I'm wide awake. Oh. All right, though. Now we just can't blow a 12-run lead. You guys think it's possible? But again, thank you, Chad. I appreciate that, man. Oh, yeah. But just so everyone knows, like I said, I've been saying all stream, tomorrow is most likely a no-go. I just have a few things going on as far as like other plans, and I have to like wake up super kind of early-ish at like 8, get a whole bunch of grading done for like college, the college class I'm teaching right now, and then I got plans in the night. And we'll be back Sunday for the finale. I think that's all right though. Let me just clear a few things up. Yeah, I've been teaching since 2024 at the college level. Uh-oh. I think Soderstrom just hit a home run. Here we go, 13-2. Oh no, it's just a double. Oh no, fly out. Woo! Nice play by Max Clark. Right now, I think they're playing in Sacramento, right? Or are they at that goofy ass makeshift stadium out in Vegas? Nice job by Max Clark. Went away. That'll be a ground out by the looks of it. 2 away. All right. Looks like this game is wrapping to a final. Yeah, it is a minor league ballpark, which explains why the Tigers are just jacking the ball all of a sudden. Called strike one to Butler. Butler up now with 2 down in the bottom of the ninth. 13-1 Tigers lead. How is it possible? The bullpen that blew that game the other day goes potentially 9 innings of fucking flawless pitching. Makes this bullpen so confusing. High leverage innings all fucking game long until the 8th, and now they're just like, yeah. To be fair, HB, I don't actually think. Well, it's kind of it's the A's fault that they're stuck where they're at. They probably could have just stayed in Oakland until the new stadium was ready. Oh, it's officially August, by the way. It's August 1st. No, Butler goes down looking. That's called strike 3. All right, Tigers win. Well, what a weird finish here at the end of the game. It was 2-1 until the top of the 8th, and the Tigers went absolutely crazy. Capped by a grand slam by Dingler in the 7th or in the 8th. And then, of course, the Tigers hit a bunch of doubles, scored a bunch of runs. Malgary hit a 2-run homer. Oh, never mind. It's still going. It's 2-2. It's not over yet, folks. It's not quite over. I thought it was the other way that it was. I'm surprised that was kept a ball or turned into a ball. We'll see if they end up trading him. Now he goes down looking, I guess. All right, GG's to the A's fans. That was a good game. Tigers will go to 52 and 58, which is really nice. Let's take a look at this box score. Valencia had a double. Clark had 2 doubles in his MLB debut, including a walk. He went 3 for 4 overall. So nice job by Max Clark. Home runs by McGonigal, his 10th of the year. Dingler had a grand slam, his 23rd of the year. Malgary had his first career home run. Baez had 3 RBI. Clark had 1. Dingler had 4. Malgary had 2. McGonigal had 2. Pretty good day. Bullpen was really nice. Holton ate up a bunch of good innings. Madden did very good through 3. Summers was solid. Had 3 strikeouts, went through 2 innings. Jeez. DeJesus, nice in his return. Really good day. And Clark had a clutch hit, too. See you later, Matt. But yeah, Clark also had a very clutch double. When he hit his double, to make it a 3-1 game, it was still 2-1 in the 8th inning, and Clark came up and doubled in a run. That's a pretty clutch at bat to make it 3-1. Give your bullpen a little bit of breathing room for even if they had not scored any more. That's probably the best part of the game for him tonight. That and the leadoff walk, or his first walk. That was a good at bat, as was the that double in the 8th that he hit, when it actually still mattered, All right. That's about all I got. I'll see y'all on Sunday. Thanks again to Chad for the donation. I appreciate that, man. Very, very kind. Thank you very, very kindly. Thank you all for hanging out and listening. We'll be back again on Sunday, hopefully to see a series sweep. We'll see, though. Hopefully we don't lose Scooball tomorrow. That would be a big bummer. Hopefully we don't lose Scooball. Hopefully we end up keeping him. But, All right, everyone. Have a good night. I can barely keep both my eyes open. I'm going to go to bed pretty soon. Y'all have a good night. See ya. Thanks again so much, everybody. Have a good night. And thanks again to Chad for the donation. Appreciate it. I can barely talk. Appreciate y'all. Go Lions. Go Patriots. Of course, it's always go Tigers. Good blowout win for the offense after a rough loss against Baltimore.